Yo, what's up guys, my name's Hakiii, and in this video we're gonna go over the 10 different locations you need to go to at certain times to find the ghosts in GTA Online. You can get a very nice chunk of money, about $500,000, plus a lot of unlockable items that are limited time. You can do this completely solo, and we basically need to go to specific locations at specific in-game times, because those locations and times are gonna be where the ghosts are gonna be spawning. Now we have only one in-game hour to actually go to these different locations and take a picture of these ghosts, and that's basically the challenge we have to do. Find these ghosts, take a picture of them, send them to Ghost Exposed, and that way we're going to be making money at each location, and eventually at the very end, after photographing the 10th one, we're going to get a money bonus as well. Here's a map of all of the locations, but I'm going to actually go in depth and show you where they actually are in completing this Ghost Exposed event. If you go on to enjoy, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new to the channel for more awesome videos like these. So the ghosts are going to be spawning from 7 p.m. in game time all the way up to 5 a.m. and it's going to be 10 different locations, as I said, and for each location there's going to be 2 different spots that you can go to, but obviously I'm just going to be showing you one of each spot because that's basically all you need. I'll see you guys once it's actually 7 p.m. in game time, so make sure you pay attention to the time in game on your phone. Now, since all of these ghosts are going to be in vastly different locations around the map and we're only going to have one in-game hour to see each one of them, I highly recommend setting your jobs to show and preferences, and then all the way down to map blip options, jobs, and then make sure all of these are set to show. And then we're going to have the blue icons on the map that we can press on, and using someone in a different targeting mode, we can instantly teleport to that location. So I'll show you guys that in action once we actually begin doing it. The first ghost is going to be spawning at the top left corner of the city, and it's going to be right in front of the cemetery building. It's going to be actually on top of it, so just be in this area. This is the exact location for the one spawning from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. in game time. So once again, only one in-game hour, which is about a few minutes in real life. 6:59 and 7 p.m. So it is officially ghost time in GTA Online, and there is the first one. It's going to be right on top of that building, so don't get too close to it. Pull up your phone, go into the camera, and then let's photograph this thing just like this. And then you're going to get an option to press X or square on PlayStation to send it to Ghost Exposed, and that's an easy 40k. So the next location from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. is going to be next to Sandy Shores, and we're going to job teleport to right about here. So head over to Sandy Shores as fast as possible, and then press join on someone in a different targeting mode, accept the first alert, decline the second, and magically we've teleported to the location we want to go to using these blue jobs. And the exact location of this one from 8 to 9 p.m. is going to be right here at this van. So this is the exact place that it's going to be spawning at. It's actually going to be spawning inside of here, and we're going to be able to see it through the window. So I'm going to keep a little bit of distance. You don't want to get too close to these ghosts. And here it is. So there's one in the window right there. I'm pretty sure both of the locations inside of this thing. So let's take a picture of that, send it to Ghost Exposed, and that's number 2 out of 10. Now the next location from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. is going to be on the bottom right corner of the map, and we're going to be using this job to job teleport over there, and it's going to be on top of this tower just to the right of the job we just used. So there it is. Just search for this big tower right here, take a picture of it, and that is going to be ghost number 3 now. The next location, the 10 p.m. ghost, is going to be on the top right corner of the map, and it's going to be somewhere over here, so we're going to use this job to teleport over there, and it's going to be this little figure you see. This is actually a bus that you can see on the map. So this is the exact location of the 10 p.m. ghost, and it just turned 10 p.m. so we're looking good on time so far. Let's take a picture of you, my friend, even though you're facing away from us, or actually, yeah, we do have to be facing you, never mind. Let's go around this thing. He's actually not inside the bus. I thought he was inside, but never mind. Let's take a nice little photo of you, send it, and that is ghost number 4. The 11 p.m. ghost is going to be on the top right corner, or top left corner of the city, I should say, and it's going to be at the house that we finish the Cayo Perico heist at. So let's use this job to get over there, and it's going to be at the little tower on this little house. So I don't know why this house has a little tower on it, but you'll clearly see the ghost right there, and that is going to be ghost number 5. Now the midnight ghost is actually the last one you need to collect, and it's going to be about this location right over here. So it's not going to be spawning just yet. You have to wait for the following midnight to actually spawn it in, because you need to get all 9 before this one can spawn in. So we're going to skip the midnight one and move on to the 1 a.m. one, and the 1 a.m. is going to be right on this train track. So luckily we have a job that we can start right on it. Now this one's going to be right on top of the train track, so you're going to see this little bridge right here. The Oppressor Mark 1 is actually a perfect vehicle to use for this. Holy crap, thank goodness I was on the side of this train. But it is now 1 a.m. Let's go ahead and take a picture of it. It's going to be right beside the train tracks on the left side of it. Let's send this one, and that is 6 out of 10. Now, the 2 a.m. ghost is going to be back in the middle of the city, sort of. And I feel like this is the closest job to it. So let's use that one. And it's literally going to be this church that we spawn right in front of. So we're just going to wait until it's 2 a.m. And it should be spawning on one of these little towers, either on the right or the left. Here it is. So it's going to be on the right tower right there. And that is going to be ghost number 7 out of 10. Now, the next location is going to have a little gap. It's not going to be a 3 a.m. one. It's going to be a 4 a.m. one. This is the closest job for it. So it's going to be pretty much in the dead middle of the map. And the 2 locations are either in the graveyard or on top of the church. 4 a.m. now. So let's see which location we got. There it is. So it took a little bit, maybe like a half-second delay, but honestly not a big deal. Wait, what? Where did it just go? So I'm going to go. Okay, never mind. Actually, if you got too close, I guess it's just going to disappear. Good to know. Number 8 now, and that's another $40,000. Now, the final location before the midnight one that we have to wait for is going to be just under the casino. So I think this is the closest job we can use for this one. And it's going to be spawning on one of the top floors inside this very spooky looking motel. This is the exact location for the 5 a.m. ghost. That is the second final ghost we have to photograph. So let's send that one. And now we can move on to the final ghost. And the spawn location is going to be not too far away from this one, but we have to wait all the way until midnight in game for it to spawn. So I'll see you guys once it's midnight. 11:59 and midnight. So the ghost is going to be spawning right there, and we're about to get a very nice bonus after getting this 10th ghost. So let's go ahead and send it, and that is the Ghost Exposed event finished in GTA Online. So we got another 40,000 plus a bunch of different items if you haven't unlocked them before, like a special livery on the Albany Brigham. We got an extra $100,000, so in total we made $500,000 with this super easy event. Also got the Ghost Exposed cap, so we got a special hat for this. And in previous years, if you haven't unlocked the Ghost Exposed outfit, which is basically a Ghostbusters onesie, you're also going to be unlocking that. So several different items you can unlock with this event, plus making a lot of money. This is what it looks like on the Brigham. So really cool limited edition livery right there. And then let's check out some of the clothing. So let's find the new session. Here is the limited time hat that you get with it. So there's either a forward cap or a backwards cap. And this is what the Ghost Exposed outfit looks like. For whatever reason, I couldn't actually find it in my wardrobe, but after completing this event, you should be able to get a text message, and then it should be in your wardrobe. Like the video if you found it helpful. Subscribe if you're new to the channel for more awesome videos like these that you don't want to miss. Click the video on screen now to see more awesome Halloween content. I hope you all enjoy that one, and peace.